Prairie Grove Tiger Football. Brought to you in part by the Prairie Grove All Sports Booster Club. The club is dedicated to supporting all the athletic programs at Prairie Grove. You can visit them at www.pgtigersonline.com for all your Prairie Grove Tiger sports information. And by generous donations of the Prairie Grove Telephone Company. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. Tonight's announcers are Kendall Lehman and Dennis Gill. Producing tonight's game is Lynn Gregson. And now it's time for Tiger Football.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Prairie Grove Tigers Stadium as the Tigers tonight take on the Berryville Bobcats. It's a 2010 homecoming game for the Prairie Grove Tigers. The Tigers come into the match with an 0-3 record in conference. They lost to Ozark, a close ball game. They lost to Farmington, a close ball game. Last week we traveled to Shiloh, and it wasn't so close. However, the offense showed some promise in the second half as they were able to score 14 points on Shiloh's first-team defense in the second half. And we hope tonight that momentum will carry over against the Berryville Bobcats. As you heard at the beginning of the broadcast, usually Dennis Gill is beside me doing the commentary. Tonight he is gone, so I'm going to be on my own. Lynn Gregson will still be keeping stats and spotting for us, and on top of the press box is Steve Halbert doing the camera work.
PG Telco is proud to sponsor Tiger Football. With PG Telco's high-speed internet service, you can catch all the Tiger Football action at pgtelco.com. Call PG Telco today and let us be your connection to PG Tigers online and the World Wide Web. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. Steak and Shake is a proud sponsor of Prairie Grove High School football. And hey, Tiger fans, come by Steak and Shake and see Lance and the staff and mention this ad and receive 10% off your next visit. Offer is good through the entire 2010 football season. Good luck, Tigers, from Steak and Shake. Life needs flavor.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. That was a word from our sponsors, PG Telco and Steak and Shake. We very much appreciate their help with our broadcast. And PG Telco actually has provided equipment for us and time. And boy, they have really pitched in. This coin has been tossed. The players are moving. It looks like Prairie Grove will receive the ball with their backs to the concession stand end. That's the east end of the field, while the Berryville Bobcats will kick to them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for the kickoff here. Appreciate Lynn coming in and helping out there. And once again, we're going to try something new tonight. We'll bring him back in at halftime and just let him go over the stats and shed some light on the game. A beautiful night in the Ozarks tonight. It's cool. It's probably in the 60s. There's not a cloud in the sky. As Lynn said when he came up earlier, we are to the point now where this is beautiful football weather, and it is just perfect. Well, the Tigers take the field. They're going to receive tonight. Back deep for the Tigers is number 88, Seth Sapp. Looks like number 86, Christian Denton, number 5, Skylar Ellis, and number 20, Weston Bartholomew back deep for the Tigers. Kicking for the Bobcats is number 2, Selvin Reyes. Freshman kicker for the Bobcats. The Bobcats have a new coach this year. And here's the kickoff. That's going to go to Weston Bartholomew at the 15-yard line. He's going to hand off, and here comes Skylar Ellis. Misses a couple tackles, comes down and gets to about the 34-yard line. That's where the Tigers will take over for their first possession tonight. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Tiger 34-yard line. Eric Holman on the tackle for the Berryville Bobcats. Not a bad return for the Tigers. They always do this thing where the first guy that catches it will hand off, and then you kind of run around the guy with the ball, and a little bit of trickery. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That time we got to the 34, and we'll take that starting position. Cooper Winters at quarterback, and he's going to give to Schrock over the left side. Schrock's going to bull his way ahead, and he's carrying the pile with him all the way down to the 43-yard line. Looks like Drew Tennant was the first one in for the Bobcats, but not before Schrock carries the pile for about an 8 or 9 yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd and 2 for the Tigers. They're at their own 43-yard line. Good first down play. Cooper Winters at quarterback again. He's going to hand off to Schrock again over the right-hand side, and Schrock goes forward for about a gain of 7. That's going to be a first down for the Tigers all the way up, and it's going to be placed just about right on the 50-yard line. Great run by Daniel Schrock. Looks like James Lynn and Dalton Lynn in on the tackle for the Berryville Bobcats. The Tigers come back up to the line. 1st and 10 at the 50. Cooper Winters to Skylar Ellis. Ellis is looking for a hole around the left-hand side. He breaks the tackle and fights his way up for about 5 yards to the 45-yard line of the Bobcats. Good drive starting out for the Tigers. Skylar Ellis gets up a little bit gimpy right there. Looks like he's calling for a reserve, and that's going to be Weston Bartholomew going for him. Jacobs was in on the tackle for the Bobcats at that time. Dakota Daniels carries the play in for the Tigers. Ball is at the Berryville 45-yard line, 2nd and 5. Cooper Winters at quarterback again, in motion. Caleb Sugg. It's going to be rolling to the right, looking over the middle. Schrock with the catch, and he just bulls his way all the way down to the 35-yard line. Great catch, and covering the ball up after the catch to make sure there's nobody coming in to knock that ball out. That's going to be another first down for the Prairie Grove Tigers. Good opening drive for the Tigers here. Ryan Nance in on the tackle for the Bobcats, but not before Cooper Winters completes the pass to Daniel Schrock. There's the snap. Quick pitch all around the right side. That's Weston Bartholomew, and he's loose down the right sideline all the way down. Looks like he got knocked out of bounds about the 15-yard line. That's going to be another first down for the Tigers. Peter Acuna in on the tackle for the Berryville Bobcats, but not before Weston Bartholomew carries it all the way down to the 15-yard line. That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Bartholomew, Schrock in the backfield. There comes the wingback reverse. That's to Caleb Sugg. He made a cut. He's going to get all the way down to about the 8-yard line. Tennant in on the tackle for the Berryville Bobcats. Drew Tennant. Looks like about a gain of 6. Looks like the ball is about on the 9-yard line. Almost the 8. 2nd and 4 for the Tigers. This is the opening drive of the game. The Tigers received the kick and have driven it all the way down to about the 9-yard line. There's the snap. Schrock over the left-hand side. That's going to be a touchdown for Daniel Schrock, an 8-yard run, 9-yard run for a touchdown. See Coach Elder holding one finger up there. The Tigers will go for one here with a kick. This is Landon. Landon Allen kicking for the Tigers. Halbert is on the hold. David Lehman will be doing the snapping. Landon Allen has been, just a great asset to the Tigers this year. There's a good snap. It's down. Landon's kick is up. And that is it is. Well, one referee. Well, an interesting turn of events. 2 referees held up their arms good. One said no. Then the other one looked over and saw the one saying no good, so he says no good. And yet the referee was still holding up good sign, and then he finally looks and says no good. And the other 2 said no good, and so he agreed. And so it's a missed extra point, but a great opening drive for the Tigers as they take a 6-0 lead with 9:33 remaining in the first quarter. Well, the Prairie Grove kickoff team has made their way onto the field. That's going to be Landon Allen lining up to kick. Back deep for the Bobcats. Looks to be number 10, Dalton Lynn. Maybe 1, Peter Acuna. And I can't quite see across the field, maybe 18, Eric Holman. Landon Allen back to kick for the Tigers, and here's the kick. And it's straight up in the air to about the 26-yard line. Taken by number 82, that's Ryan Nance, but hit immediately by Landon West. Caleb Sugg may be in on that stop also on the cover. Here come the Bobcats up to the line. Quarterback for the Bobcats looks to be number 18, Eric Holman. He's going to give to number 1, Acuna, who is going to be hit in the backfield for a loss of about 1. That's going to be Murphy in the backfield for the Tigers. Jared Murphy, a sophomore, number 21, plays that left defensive end. He gets the stop. It's going to be a loss of a yard for the Bobcats, so it'll be 2nd and 11 from their own 30. Holman back up at quarterback. He's going to give to number 10. That is Dalton Lynn, and boy, he ran that ball hard. I mean, he comes through the line, made contact. It's going to take more than one tackler to take him down tonight. Strong run by Dalton Lynn, and that's going to be a first down for the Bobcats just off the left-hand side. That'll be a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line of the Bobcats. Nice run by Lynn. Holman back at quarterback. Lynn, Acuna in the backfield. There's a hand to Acuna. He is met immediately at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be Call, Waddell, and Murphy in on the contact there. There'll be no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. Number 27, Forrest Usray, split out wide to the left. There's Holman with a give. No, it's a keeper right up the middle. Eric Holman all the way up the middle. Let's see where they spot the ball, but that's going to be close to a first down. Sugg and Daniels in on the stop for the Tigers. Noah Hunter coming in there late and helping out on the tackle. It looks like the officials are going to call for a timeout. It'll be an official's timeout to measure this. I think he's going to have this. Another good play by the Bobcats right there. They stretched the strings. He's going to be short about a foot, it looks like. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Bobcats from about the Prairie Grove Tiger 48-yard line. It was just a simple Holman turning and faking to the running back, and then keeping the ball himself right up the middle and gaining about 9 yards on the play. Tiger fans are calling on the defense to bow up right here, make a big stop. Holman at quarterback. Acuna, number 1 in the backfield, along with number 10, Dalton Lynn. And they're going to have the first down. That's Lynn off the left side, and he's going to get a whole lot more than the 1 yard they needed. He's going to carry the ball all the way down to the Tiger 35-yard line. Call and Winters in on the tackle for the Tigers, knocking Lynn out of bounds. Well, that's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at the Tiger 35-yard line. A good drive by the Bobcats here on the opening drive for them. Tigers took their first drive down and scored. It's 6-0 right now. There's a give to Acuna right up the middle. He's hit immediately. Looks like Stephen Thomas in on the stop right there. That's going to be a gain of about 1. 7:21 remaining in the first quarter. Prairie Grove leads 6-0, but Berryville on their opening drive is driving. They're down at the Prairie Grove 34-yard line with a 2nd and 9. Berryville has ran every one of their plays on the ground. Prairie Grove had one pass play. Berryville's kept it on the ground, been very successful so far. Holman at quarterback. Acuna in motion. They're going to fake to him. Nice play. That was Holman rolling to the right, and it's complete to number 81, Dalton Jacobs. And he's going to carry the ball after the catch all the way down to about the 6-yard line. Winters on the tackle from the safety position. Acuna came in motion. Holman just turns and fakes to him, rolls to the right. Finds Jacobs out in the flat on the right side. Nice pitch and catch, and Jacobs does the rest with his legs all the way down to about the 6-yard line. So Berryville threatening on their first drive. 1st and 10 at the 6. Lynn off the left side, and he's going to score easily. Well, I don't know that we expected to see an offensive battle tonight, but so far that's how it started. Both defenses giving up yards in big chunks. Number 50, Cody Easley, in to attempt the extra point for the Bobcats. There's the snap. It's down. It's good. Easley's kick is up, and it is good. So with 6:41 remaining in the first quarter, Berryville leads the game 7-6. Berryville makes their way out onto the field. Number 2, Reyes, will spot the ball up to kick off. The Prairie Grove Tiger kickoff return team is back out on the field for the second time. Looks like Christian Denton, Seth Sapp, Skylar Ellis, Weston Bartholomew back deep for the Tigers. There's the kick straight up in the air. That's going to be caught by Landon West. Then he drops it. He picked it back up. He's going to take off down the field and end up getting to about the 34-yard line. Tuttle on the tackle for the Bobcats. Well, the Tigers take over 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line. Berryville leading the game 7-6. Cooper Winters is in shotgun. There's the snap. He hands off to Weston Bartholomew up the right side. Weston takes on one tackler and rolls over him and picks up a couple more yards. Finally taken down by number 82, Ryan Nance, but not before a gain of about 12 yards and another first down for the Prairie Grove Tigers. Great run by Weston Bartholomew. Weston missed a couple of games earlier this year with a deep thigh bruise he received in the Cassville game. It's good to have him back, and he looks like he's at full speed. Winters under center. He hands off to Stephen Thomas over the right side, and Stephen just bulls his way down for about 7 yards. Easily in on the tackle for the Bobcats. Stephen has had a great year running the ball. Every time he touches it, he seems to get 7 or more yards. Tigers have a new set of backs in the game this time. That's Thomas and Bartholomew in the backfield. West at wingback. Winters with the give to Bartholomew around the left side. He's trying to get the corner, and he's got it. He's to the 20, the 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Prairie Grove. Weston Bartholomew on the handoff and around the left end, and no one could catch him once he made the corner. Weston came back about 2 games ago from his injury, and that was against Farmington. And, boy, you could just tell he just didn't quite have that step back. Last week he looked better against Shiloh. Tonight it looks like he's back to full speed. As he turned the corner, there was no one going to catch him out there. Tigers will go for 2 here and try to make up that missed extra point. There's a snap, the give to Stephen Thomas off the left side. He's in, and that's good. That takes the score. Prairie Grove 14, Berryville 7 with 5:40 remaining in the first quarter. Great drive by the Tigers, all on the legs of Western Bartholomew. Well, the Tiger kickoff team comes back out on the field. It's nice to see the Tiger offense come back to life. We went a couple of games there without even scoring a touchdown against Farmington, where Farmington won the game 9-3. A field goal is all we could muster in that game. And at Ozark, we struggled to score a touchdown. Landon Allen back to kick again for the Tigers. This is our formation where sometimes we'll just turn and kick an onside kick. Sometimes we'll spread out. Okay. So Landon Allen's going to drop back, and we're actually going to kick the ball here. Let's see if Landon can get a foot into it a little better than he did that first time. Here's the kick, and he did get into that one. That is all the way down to the 9-yard line. Number 10, Lynn, on the return. Allen, the kicker, on the tackle. I'll tell you, folks, Lynn cannot be taken down arm tackling. You better hit him in the legs and wrap up, because he is one strong runner. Well, the Tiger defense makes their way back out onto the field, and the Berryville offense comes back out. The Tigers have had the ball twice and scored both possessions. Berryville has had the ball once and scored on their possession. Holman is back at quarterback. Acuna off the right side, may be a pickup of about 1. Looks like Spencer Brown, number 50, in on the tackle. Skylar Ellis out on defense, comes up gimpy again as he did earlier in this game. He may have turned an ankle early in the game, trying to get back out there and just can't quite go. Looked like number 77, Jacob Lacey, the sophomore, was able to get in a little bit on defense right there. Holman back up. 2nd and 9 for the Bobcats from the 36-yard line. Acuna in motion. There's this quick pitch around the right side and met immediately by number 14, Caleb Sugg. That's going to be a loss of about 3, but there is a flag on the play. Looks like we've got an illegal shift. And we'll see if the Tigers want to. The coaches are saying we want to decline that penalty. We'll just take the play as it stands. Caleb Sugg came in, and I believe it was one of those plays where maybe Acuna, as he was trying to plant to turn, was slipping, and Caleb Sugg came in and hit him right at the right time. Maybe looked a little worse than it actually was, but the crowd enjoyed that. Penalty is going to be declined, so that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 13 for the Berryville Bobcats from their own 29-yard line. In the game, number 20, Weston Bartholomew, at the 34-yard line. I apologize of the Bobcats. So it's going to be 3rd and 13 from the 34-yard line. There's Holman. He faked over the left side, kept it again, but this time he's going to be met. Looks like Colin Murphy meeting him right there. So that's going to bring up about a fourth down and 11 for the Bobcats. We'll see what happens here. You'd think this would be a punting down. It looks like probably the punt team is coming in. Eric Holman back to punt. Boy, Holman is the jack of all trades for the Bobcats this year. He's quarterback and punter. Nice punt by Holman. That's John Halbert with the catch about the 29-yard line. Couldn't outrun the defender there. That's number 88 or number 82, Ryan Nance, down on the stop for the Bobcats. So the Tigers will take over, it looks like right about their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10. 4 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in the first quarter with the Tigers leading 14-7, and Berryville has just punted, and the Tigers will take over at their own 30. There come the Tigers up to the line. Let's see who we've got in the backfield this time. Looks like Schrock and Murphy in the backfield this time. There's going to be the wingback reverse. That's going to be Landon West. He makes a cut, gets past one, all the way down to the 49-yard line. Great run by Landon West, just kind of feeling his way through. James Wynn in on the tackle for Berryville, but not before Landon West picks up another first down for the Tigers. We've got a whistle here. Timeout, Berryville. Ladies and gentlemen, while we've got a timeout on the field here, let's listen to an ad from our sponsor.
PG Telco is proud to sponsor Tiger football. With PG Telco's high-speed internet service, you can catch all the Tiger football action at pgtelco.com. Call PG Telco today and let us be your connection to PG Tigers online and the World Wide Web. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. Steak and Shake is a proud sponsor of Prairie Grove High School football. And hey, Tiger fans, come by Steak and Shake and see Lance and the staff and mention this ad and receive 10% off your next visit. Offer is good through the entire 2010 football season. Good luck, Tigers, from Steak and Shake. Life needs flavor.
All right, we're back. 1st and 10 for the Tigers from their own 49-yard line. They came out of the timeout and went straight to the line of scrimmage with no huddle. We're in an I formation. Winters at quarterback. Murphy right behind him and Schrock right behind Murphy. They're going to fake the over the middle pass to Landon West. A new formation kind of for the Tigers as they lined up in an I with Murphy right behind Winters, Schrock right behind him. Winters took the snap, just raised up and threw to the wingback straight down the middle of the field. That's going to be enough for another first down for the Tigers. And the ball is all the way down to the Berryville 38-yard line. Seth Sapp carrying in the play for the Tigers. He's Lynn in on the last tackle for the Bobcats. Sapp spread out to the right. Here goes Schrock around the left side. He's going to make a cut up the middle and end up making probably about 5 yards. Acuna in on the tackle for the Bobcats after the gain of 5 by Schrock. Maybe 4. Looks like a long 4. 2nd and 6 for the Tigers. Ball on the 34-yard line. Murphy and Schrock in the backfield for the Tigers. Winters, the quarterback. That's Murphy. Murphy's trying to pick his way. Hang on to the ball. Jared has fumbled a couple times this year, but not that time. James Lynn in on the tackle. Murphy, a sophomore for the Tigers at about 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", somewhere in that range. 230 pounds, a big kid, strong kid. And, boy, it'll be nice to get him on track. He's fumbled a couple times this year, kind of got his head down a little bit, but the coaches have worked him back into the rotation, and a great run by him right there. That's going to bring up a 3rd, and, boy, just about a half a yard here. Winters with the snap. That's a quick pitch to Bartholomew around the right side. He's got a crease. He's turning on the jets, and he's all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, it didn't take much of a crease right there for Weston Bartholomew to slip through and go all the way down to the 5-yard line. Great play by the Tigers. Just a quick pitch around the right side. That's a 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 5 with 2:21 remaining in the first quarter. Weston Bartholomew has got his speed back tonight. Tigers go back up to the line. Winters at quarterback. That's Murphy over the right side. He's going to go all the way in, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Tigers. Murphy with a 5-yard run and a touchdown for the Tigers. We're going to try the extra point again here. And I am thinking Landon Allen's going to get this one through. David Lehman with the snap. John Halbert with the hold. Landon Allen with the kick. All three working in unison to make one extra point. The students are feeling good right now. They're enjoying what they're seeing, and so are all of the other fans. Here's the snap. It's good. Halbert down with the hold. Allen up with the kick, and it is good. That's going to make the score 21 for Prairie Grove, 7 for Berryville with 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Boy, it is nice to see the Tiger offense come back to life tonight. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we want to invite you to go out to www.pgtigersonline.com. There's a feedback tab. You can leave us feedback. Tell us you're watching. Give us any comments. If you want to leave a comment for a player, boy, we'd love to see that too. We'll recognize you on the air. The Tigers back to kick now after the last score. Landon Allen back to kick. Another high kick, but this time only to the 21-yard line. Acuna with the catch. He makes his way around the left side and is end up knocked out of bounds by Landon West at about the 39-yard line. Landon kind of getting up underneath the kick a little bit again right there, down to the 20 though. Ball on the 39-yard line. Berryville makes their way up to the ball, 1st and 10. Tigers leading 21-7 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. There's Holman with the handoff to Acuna over the right side. Nothing going there as number 40, Landon West, comes in from that defensive end position to get a hold of his feet and not let go. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Berryville Bobcats. It's going to be I say 2nd and 10, 2nd and a long, long 9. Western Bartholomew already has eclipsed the 100-yard rushing mark tonight. 4 carries. Holman with the shotgun. He's going to come off to the left side. And many Tigers. The first one there was Schrock to get his arms around him. He broke that tackle, but was met by, looks like, R.T. Waddell, Stephen Thomas. Maybe Nick Perez in there a little bit, too. Noah Hunter maybe in on that. He's the right corner over on this side. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Bobcats. Number 82, Ryan Nance, splitting out wide to the left. Number 16, Tyler Coatney, splitting out wide to the right. Holman under center. Holman's going to drop right back and look left. Boy, what a throw and catch. That was number 82, Ryan Nance with the catch. Holman just steps back, lofts the ball into the air off the left side, and lays it straight into Nance's hands. Noah Hunter playing that right cornerback and jumped just a bit early, and the ball goes over his hands and right into Nance's hands. That's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Bobcats all the way down to the Tiger 32-yard line. New life for the Bobcats. A fake to Acuna. Holman keeps it off the left side. That's going to be almost an 8-yard gain, looks like. Looks like R.T. Waddell and Call in on the tackle. Gain of 8 yards by Holman over the left side there. "17 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 14. We'll see if Berryville can get one more play in here. And they do. Holman handing off over the left side. That was probably Lynn, I believe. Stephen Thomas Caleb Sugg, Brown all getting up off of that pile, but not before Lynn was able to pick up a first down. And there's the end of the first quarter. So that's the end of the first quarter. Prairie Grove leads 21-7, but Berryville has the ball all the way down to the Tiger, looks like 20-yard line. Lynn, all running plays almost in the first half, just 2 or 3 passing plays, but the quarter you were saying seemed like it's going slow.
The drives for both teams have been relatively all touchdown drives, under 3-minute drives. And then, there's been 2 passes apiece. Both for Berryville were pretty successful, over 20 yards on both of their receptions. And we've got 2, so everybody's, completed all their passes. But Prairie Grove's had 179 yards rushing in the first quarter, Kendall.
Wow.
First quarter. It's amazing.
Well, the Tigers, we were saying the strong point for the Tigers all year when their offense was struggling has been the defense, and tonight the defense seems to bow a little bit.
Yeah. And this last series they just have, Kendall, they had them 3rd down and long and gave up the big play. I mean, they had played well for the first 3 plays and then gave up the big play. So maybe we can bear down here as they approach the red zone.
All right, Holman back at quarterback. Maybe gave to Acuna. Call on the stop for the Tigers. Second down and 9 for the Bobcats from the 20-yard line. Holman at quarterback again. Looks like Acuna and Lynn back in the backfield still. Holman fakes to Lynn off the right side. Murphy gets a shoestring and hangs on. But, boy, he's close to a first down. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short of that first down. I'll tell you, Berryville runs hard. The Tigers have been able to contain Acuna a bit, but Holman and Lynn have ran hard. They're bigger backs and have been able to rack up some yards here tonight. Ball on about the 11-yard line, 3rd and 1. Handoff to Lynn over the left side. Lynn says he didn't think he has it, but I believe he does. Yep, it's going to be a first down there. So that's going to put the ball right about the 10-yard line, just inside the 10. So that's going to bring up 1st and goal for the Bobcats from about the 9.5-yard line.
Just inside the 10, it is 1st and goal for the Bobcats.
10:35 remaining in this first half of play. Prairie Grove leading 21-7. But Berryville threatening again on their 3rd drive of the night. There's Holman. He's a fake off to the left and runs himself over the left side. And, boy, I'll tell you, he's going to be close to a touchdown. He's bound to about the 1-yard line. That little play right there seems to be confusing the Tigers. Call and Murphy in on the stop for the Tigers, but not before Holman picks up almost 9 and almost a touchdown. Noah Hunter in at the right cornerback for Seth Sapp. Here comes Berryville. It looks like the officials want to have a timeout here. What have we got? Someone's down tying a shoe for the Tigers. Looks like they lost a shoe, and that may be Jacob Call, our middle linebacker. Jacob is a sophomore on this team this year and has really come on the last few games and played great linebacker for the Tigers. He's hurrying. Okay, he got his shoe tied up. Call's ready to go. Bobcats are up at the line. 2nd and 2 from the 2. There's a handoff to Acuna over the right side, and he is met by Jared Murphy. Call in there also. It's going to be a gain of about 1, so that'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 1 for the Bobcats. 9:35 remaining in the second quarter. I'm betting Holman or Lynn keeps the ball this time. That's Holman straight up the middle. He didn't get it. Oh, and they say he did get it. I thought there for a minute that Lynn had hit a wall and wasn't going to be able to get in, but I guess his surge did cross the plane, and so that's going to be a touchdown for the Bobcats. Number 50, Cody Easley, in to attempt the extra point. Number 18, Eric Holman, the holder. He's all over the field tonight for the Bobcats. There's the snap. The hold's down. Easley's kick is up, and it's good. So with 9:22 remaining in the first half, Prairie Grove leads the game 21, Berryville 14. Number 2, Selvin Reyes, back to kick for the Bobcats. Tiger kickoff return team makes their way out onto the field. Got a little bit of a change, and Skylar Ellis, who kind of had a gimpy ankle look like, has been replaced by John Halbert. He'll be back deep for the Tigers. Weston Bartholomew, Seth Sapp, and Christian Denton in for the Tigers deep. Reyes, he's been cleared to kick by the officials. He's got his hand in there, and here we go. There's the kick. It's up. That's going to go to Landon West again, who got it last time. He's going to come straight up the middle. He's met immediately. Oh, boy. He's met hard by number 65, Paige Summers. That was a hit right there. So here come the Tigers. Offense out on the field. Ball will be at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Nathan Eilerts will carry the play in for the Tigers. Winters, hands to Bartholomew. Lee met him immediately for no gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. Sapp carrying the play in for the Tigers. 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. 8:48 to go in the first half. Prairie Grove leading 21-14. Winters under center. He'll turn and give to Bartholomew off the left side. He's looking for a crease, and boy, nothing there. Looks like number 81, Dalton Jacobs, on the stop for Berryville. Weston's been able to get that corner a couple times tonight, but not that time as Berryville closed that gap quickly, and Jacobs came in for a tackle. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the Tigers from their own 36-yard line. West in motion. Winters rolling to the right. He's looking at Weston Bartholomew, who makes the catch and will be a gain of about 3, but that'll still be way short of a first down. So that's going to bring up 4th and 5 for the Tigers as they'll have to punt for their first time tonight. Ball sitting right about the 39-yard line. Here we go. The Tigers are having to hurry. The play clock's down to 9 seconds. We're waiting on a player to get on the field. There's the snap. Back to Dakota Daniels. Daniels with a good punch. Down to about the 36-yard line. Boy, I was afraid we might get a flag right there. I'm not sure all of the players for Prairie Grove were set as they were kind of taking their time getting up to the line while the play clock was running out, but we were able to get there, get the snap off, and Dakota got a good punt off. Put the ball down to the 36-yard lines. Berryville will take over right there, 1st and 10. 7:05 remaining in the first half. Prairie Grove leading 21-14. Berryville has had some nice drives tonight. We'll see what they do right here. Holman back at quarterback. He's going to give to Lynn, and he is met immediately by big Nick Perez. Nick came through and met Lynn right there immediately, wrapped him up because you've got to wrap Lynn up. He will break through an arm tackle. That's going to be a loss of 3, so that'll be a second and, well, I guess they're going to say a long 2. Second and 2. Second and 12 for the Bobcats. Ball on the 35-yard line. Holman goes under center, then he raises up. He looks to the side to see if they're going to make a change here. That's Acuna off the left side, and boy, he is hit hard. Who was that who came in there? That was number 28, Noah Hunter. Looks like R.T. Waddell had him wrapped up, and Noah Hunter came in and put the wood on the hit right there. Farmington leading Gravett 7-0. Not sure where we're at in that ball game. The ball's at the 37-yard line, 3rd and 10 for Berryville. What do we got? We've got a timeout, Berryville. Timeout on the field, 5:57 remaining in the first half. Prairie Grove leading 21-14. Berryville 3rd and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Connor West, the younger brother of Landon West, is watching online, says, good job, Landon, keep it up. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we want to encourage you to go to www.pgtigersonline.com. And there's a couple things there we'd like for you to do tonight. We'd like for you to click on that feedback tab and go there and tell us you're watching, leave us your name, your location, and just let us be able to recognize you. And then also, if you'll notice on our front page tonight, about the Lacey family, too, a family that is very, very involved in Tiger sports, Tiger football, and they had a tragedy hit their family this week, and there's ways there that you can see how to help them out with all the expenses they've incurred. 3rd and 10 for Berryville. Here's a handoff to Lynn over the left side, but he is tripped up over there. Noah Hunter again coming up and just getting a shoestring and tripping Lynn up. Gain of about 5, but that's going to bring up a 4th and 6 actually for the Bobcats. Looks like they're saying we're gonna punt. Berryville trying to get their punt team on the field real quickly. They've got lots of time. Eric Holman back to kick for the Bobcats. There's the snap. There's the kick. That's going to be caught by John Halbert at the 24-yard line. He's trying to get the corner, can't get there. Coatney in on the stop for the Berryville Bobcats. So the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. .507 remaining in the first half. Prairie Grove leading 21-14. Both defenses has now stopped the other offense. So we've had 2 punts in a row right here. There comes Bartholomew over the left side. He took a good lick there. Lynn on the tackle. Lynn, boy, he runs the ball hard and he tackles hard on defense. Bartholomew got up, adjusted his helmet. He's going back to the huddle, and we'll go again. He was able to pick up about a long 5, almost 6, but we'll call it 2nd and 5 for the Tigers from their own 32-yard line. Winters under center. He's going to roll to the right. He's looking downfield. There's Stephen Thomas with the catch. He's going to have enough to get a first down, but boy, he's brought down almost by a horse collar. Ball down to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down for the Tigers. Holman on the stop. He's all over the place for the Bobcats. He holds on the extra points. He punts. He's the quarterback, making tackles on defense. Beautiful night in the Ozarks tonight. The wind's actually blowing a little bit here and a little bit chilly up in the press box. 4:20 remaining in the first half. Prairie Grove leading 21-14. 1st and 10 on their own 40. Winters at quarterback. Trying to see. That was Stephen Thomas over the left side. No gain there, just nothing there. Easily on the stop for Berryville. Seth Sapp carrying the play in for the Tigers. 3:54, 3:52, 51 remaining in the first half. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers from their own 41-yard line. There's Winters with the snap. He's going to roll to left. He's running. He's going to try to get the corner. Was able to pick up maybe 2 yards, but Holman there on the stop for the Bobcats. So let's see. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Tigers from their own 44-yard line. Boy, we were rolling there for a while. We've kind of changed here or something and kind of hit a stagnant spell. Scored 21 points in the first quarter and hadn't done just a whole lot in the second quarter. 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Here's Winters. He's going to roll to the right. He's looking downfield. Had a man open, Dakota Daniels, but overthrew him there. First incomplete pass tonight by either team, so the Tigers are going to elect to punt. A wise decision, 4th and 6 from their own 44-yard line. Dakota Daniels back to kick. David Lehman to snap for the Tigers. There's a snap. It's a little low, but good. Daniels with the kick. He gets it off. That's Holman with the catch, and he slips and touches his knee down right there, not able to have much of a return. So the ball's going to be spotted at the 28-yard line of Berryville after the punt. 2:54 remaining in the first half. Prairie Grove leading 21-14. Here's Berryville up to the line. Holman handing off to Lynn over the left side. And, boy, he is met right there by Spencer Brown and Jacob Call. That's going to be no gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Second and 10 for Berryville from their own 28-yard line. 2:28 remaining in the first half. Holman under center. He's running the option to the right, tried to make a pitch to Acuna. Acuna misses it, and he's going to be taken down all the way back at the 9-yard line of Berryville. Holman running the option, comes to the right, makes the right read. The defense comes up and takes Holman. He makes a pitch, but it's a bad pitch. Acuna couldn't hold on to it. It goes all the way back. He picks it up, and we tackle Acuna at the 9-yard line. Timeout, Prairie Grove on the field. That's 1 minute and 59 seconds to go in the first half. The ball on the, looks like the 9-yard line now. 3rd and 10. It's going to be 3rd and, let's see, I'm trying to count up the yards here. We'll just call it 3rd and 30 for the Bobcats from their own 9-yard line. Berryville was trying to run the option. It looked like it was going to be a nice little play, honestly. The Tigers came up and took the quarterback, and he made the right pitch, but, boy, it just didn't go toward Acuna and ended up going all the way back to the 9-yard line. Acuna tried to pick it up and run a little bit, but the Tigers were right there to stop him. So ball on the 9-yard line, 3rd and 30 for the Bobcats. Holman's going to drop back in shotgun now. Acuna coming in motion. He's looking down the right side. And that ball went way out of bounds. Ball was caught by number 2, Terry Libby, standing on the sideline. That may be a good reception for him tonight in the in the varsity game. Terry plays a lot in the JV game, going to be a good player for the Tigers. Well, that's going to bring up 4th and 30 for the Bobcats. 1:53 remaining in the first half. 21-14, Prairie Grove leading. And Holman is going to have to punt, and he's in his own end zone. There's a snap. Punt is off. John Halbert's going to receive the punt at the 42-yard line. He's trying to get to the right. Well, you could see it developing. Noah Hunter was coming down next to a Berryville man, and he wanted to hit him, but he pulled up, but it looked like the ref had already started to pull his flag and throw it. They're going to call a block in the back. He actually allowed the man to go past. He didn't actually commit the foul, but it almost looks like it maybe was an anticipation foul. That's going to be the first penalty of the ball game, and it's going to be a costly one for the Tigers. They are going to call a block in the back. That is one of those plays right there where I even was watching it thinking, oh, he's going to hit him in the back, but he pulled up and didn't really hit him in the back, and the ref, I think, kind of anticipated he was going to, threw the flag. So that's going to move the ball all the way back to the 50-yard line. So the Tigers will have the ball at the 50, 1:42 remaining in the first half, and they're leading the ball game 21-14. Shotgun for the Tigers. Winters back in shotgun. There's the snap. Looks like we're running a screen to Murphy, number 81. Murphy still on his feet all the way down to about the 25-yard line. Number 81, Dalton Jacobs, was there, and I thought he was going to stop the play, but Murphy just runs right past him. Acuna, it looks like, maybe made the tackle finally from the safety position or the left corner all the way down the field. Tigers have the ball at the 25-yard line. 1:28 to go in the first half. There's a shotgun to Winters again. He's looking left. He's throwing it. Dakota Daniels with the catch. He's still on his feet all the way down to the 7-yard line for the Tigers. First and goal for the Tigers from the 7-yard line. Winters is going to be back in shotgun again. There's the snap. He's going to roll to the right. He's looking. He dodges one tackler. He's going to run for his life and throws it out of bounds. Great play by Cooper Winters. Cooper's our sophomore quarterback this year, and boy, he's just got so much potential. And last week played a great game against Shiloh. And each week you can see him learning a little more and a little more. Earlier this year, he would have held on to that ball and taken a sack for the Tigers. But tonight, as he's learned throughout the year, and ball game to ball game, he saw there was nothing there, just threw the ball out of bounds. Great play, great decision by Cooper Winters on that play. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 8 from the 8. 1:04 remaining in the first half. There's a handoff to Schrock over the right side. He's got a big hole. Touchdown, Tigers. Great play by the Tigers. We had a vantage point here where we could see right behind him. Boy, there was a big hole there the offensive line made. Schrock just made his way right through there into the end zone for a touchdown. 58 seconds to go in the first half. The Tigers have now increased their lead 27-14. Landon Allen on the field to attempt the extra point. It's a snap. It's down. Kick is up. No good again. That is 2 Landon has missed tonight, and that is very unusual for him. Off to the left. Looked like he pulled it a little bit. So that's going to be Prairie Grove 27, Berryville 14 with 58 seconds to go in the first half. Well, Berryville's out with their kickoff return team while Prairie Grove is lined up maybe in their kickoff team. We're kind of in this. Here we go. We're going to spread out now. John Halbert will hold up his arms and give the go to the players while Landon Allen puts his foot into it, kicks it all the way down to about the 15-yard line. That's going to be taken by Lynn. Boy, he's hard to take down, but a load of Tigers finally get in there and stop him. Number 2, Libby, the sophomore I was talking about earlier, he gets to play on kickoff team, and boy, he is a threat on that team to get down the field and make a big lick. Coffey also in on the stop. So that's going to put the ball almost at the 29-yard line of Berryville. 51 seconds to go in the first half. Prairie Grove leading 27-14. Holman will be back up under center. Looks like Acuna and Lynn in backfield again. He's going to turn and give to Acuna over the left side, and that may be Acuna's best run of the night right there. He's going to pick up almost 6. That's going to keep the clock running. We're down to 35 seconds. 2nd and 4 for the Berryville Bobcats from right about the 35, almost 36-yard line. There's Holman with a give to Lynn over the right side. Boy, he's a tough runner. He's going to end up getting a first down. Ball was on the ground for a second. They're going to say he was down when the ball came out. That's going to be enough for a first down. So 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Prairie Grove leading 27-14 with Berryville has the ball at their own 42-yard line. Ten seconds, 9 seconds in the first half. Berryville will get one more play off, it looks like. Holman's going to keep it over the left side, and the Tigers will stop him at about the 46-yard line. So that's going to bring an end to the first half as Prairie Grove will go into the locker room with 27, and Berryville will go into the other end of the locker room with 14. A very nice first half for actually both ball teams. Prairie Grove was able to stop the Bobcats a couple of times and able to make their way down the field and get a few more touchdowns.
As far as the stats for the game, first downs, Prairie Grove has 12, Berryville 7. Rushes, Prairie Grove 20 rushes for 194 yards in the first half, almost 200 yards of rushing in the first half. Berryville with 28 rushes for 78 yards. Pass plays, Prairie Grove has 6, or Cooper Winters is 6 for 8 for 79 yards, and Holman for the Bobcats 2 for 3 for 56. Prairie Grove has a total of 273 yards on 28 plays. Berryville 31 plays, 134 yards. Prairie Grove's almost averaging 10 yards a play, Kendall. Almost 10 yards a play. And Berryville averaging about 4. As far as time of possession, Berryville actually has had the ball a little longer than Prairie Grove, 13 minutes, 34 seconds to Prairie Grove's 10:26. They had their second touchdown drive was almost a 5-minute drive. So that's kind of where we are. There's been no sacks, no fourth down conversions. Berryville's 4 of 7 on third down conversions, with Prairie Grove of 1 of 3. Berryville had one fumble, and they recovered it themselves. And that's kind of the stats here in the first half, Kendall.
Berryville's kickoff return team has made their way onto the field. Prairie Grove's kickoff team is making their way out onto the field. Prairie Grove leads 27-14 as we're just about to begin the second half of this game. Number 1 for Berryville, Acuna. Number 10, Lynn, and number 18, Holman, back deep for Berryville. That's their 3 ball carriers right there. Unlike Prairie Grove, where we have like 7 guys carrying the ball, Berryville has their 3 that they have in the backfield, and they stick with them. Landon Allen with a kick to start the second half, back to about the 15-yard line. Ball's on the ground by Acuna. That was Lynn on the catch and cover, and Matthew Cunningham on the stop for the Tigers, still with the bobbled kickoff. He gets all the way back out to the 30-yard line. So the Tiger defense makes their way on the field. Berryville is sending in the play. Number 3, Bergholt, a senior, splitting out wide to the left. He brought the play in. Holman at center. 11:55 to go in the third quarter. We've just started the second half. There's Acuna in motion. Holman with the handoff and keep. Over the left side, he's got a hole. Oh, he's got room. He's to the 50, the 40. All the way down. Caleb Sugg tracked him down at about the 19-yard line. We see that there's a flag back at the 45-yard line. The referee blocking the back, Berryville. Lynn saw it when it happened and was letting me know something happened back there. Cooper Winters was, our safety, was hit in the back, and that's what popped open that left side for Holman as he went down through there. So that's gonna negate a long play. That play went all the way down to the 20-yard line, but it'll be brought back. That'll be from the spot of the foul. Blocking the back. Looks like the foul happened, I guess, about the 45, so that ball's we're going to go back to the 45-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down. Referees are going to conference here and see what they're talking about. Looks like maybe the official over on the Berryville side of the field probably was asked by the coach who committed the foul, and he came out and conferenced with the head official to find out who committed the foul. So that the ball's going to be set at the Berryville 45-yard line. That'll be a 1st and 10. So he was able to pick up enough yards before the foul to get the first down for the Bobcats. But the penalty, as we were talking in the first half, only one penalty in the first half, and there we have our first one in the second half. Costly for the Berryville Bobcats, but very handy for the Prairie Grove Tigers. Here's Berryville up to the line, 1st and 10. Holman fakes and tries to run the same play, but off to the right side, but there's nothing doing this time. Thomas, Call, and Murphy in on the stop for the Tigers. Well, I guess he gained 4 yards. Boy, I just didn't think he got that much, but I'll tell you, when Holman and Lynn run, they run downhill and hard. Good ball players. There's the snap. Handoff to Lynn over the left side. He is going to be met immediately by a host of Tigers. Caleb Sugg looked to be in there initially, and then you've got Stephen Thomas, Waddell, Dakota Daniels, Perez, all coming up out of the pile. So that's going to be no gain on the second down play by Lynn. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Bobcats. Ball on the 48-yard line. Here comes Acuna in motion. They're going to fake to him. Holman's going to roll to the right. He throws the ball just to get it away. In the grasp of Caleb Sugg. Holman with a smart play, getting the ball away just barely outside the tackle box, and I saw a receiver coming back hard for the ball. If that receiver hadn't have been there and he hadn't have been outside the tackle box, you'd almost be looking at grounding, but not the case this time. So that's going to bring up 4th and 7. Ball on the 47-yard line. And the Bobcats are coming up to the line. They look like they're going to go for this. Holman under center. He takes the ball and is going to hand to Acuna, and he gets stopped. Murphy being blocked, but was able to reach around and get an arm on Acuna and stop him. And so the Berryville Bobcats are going to turn the ball over on downs, and the Tigers will take over right about the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. This will be the Tigers' first possession of the second half. 10 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this third quarter. The Tigers leading 27-14. I'd like to see the Tigers go on a good drive right here and get a score. There's the snap. Winner straight up the middle to Murphy. He's got lots of room all the way down to the 39-yard line. Jacobs on the stop for the Bobcats, but not before Murphy picks up about 11 yards and a first down for the Tigers. Good play right up the middle. Murphy took it, and Murphy's got some speed. If he ever gets in the open, he's got speed and power. So here's the Tigers, 1st and 10. There's Murphy. We're going to give to Bartholomew around the left side, trying to find a crease, and he's going to pick up about 5. He's down to the 34-yard line. We've got an all-sophomore backfield right now with Weston Bartholomew, Jared Murphy, and then Winters at quarterback. I guess Landon West would be over at the wing back. He's a junior, but a young backfield right now for the Tigers. 2 plays, 15 yards, 16 yards. Ball on the 34, 2nd and 5, 9:24. Here's the handoff to Bartholomew over the right side. He's trying to find a little crease in there, and it looks like he's down to about the 31-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 2 for the Tigers.
Third down and 3 for
9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Prairie Grove leading 27-14. This is their first drive of the second half. Berryville had to punt on their first drive of the second half. Here come the Tigers to the line. Winters at quarterback. Murphy. Schrock in the backfield now. There's Murphy over the left side looking for a hole, picking his way, and he's going to be able to get enough yards, looks like, for a first down. Acuna and Jacobs in on the stop for the Bobcats. And that's a gain of 4 yards. That's going to be a first down for the Tigers. Ball on the Berryville 28-yard line. John Halbert carrying the play in for the Tigers. Schrock, Murphy in the backfield. Halbert split out wide to the right. In motion West. Winters rolling to the right. Was trying to get the ball to Nick Perez. Just off the mark. Boy, wide open down the left side. Landon West, and down the right side, John Halbert. That's okay. That was a good play to take a chance on. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Ball on the 28 for the Tigers. Big Nathan Eilert's carrying the play in for the Tigers. He's going to split out wide to the left. Schrock, Murphy still in the backfield. West at wingback. There's the handoff to Schrock over the left side. He's looking for some room. He's going to try to carry the pile again. Let's see. Wesley Waugh, the first guy in for the Bobcats. That was Schrock carrying the ball for the Tigers. Looks like he's going to pick up about 5. So that's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. The ball is on the 22-yard line. Need to pick up this 3rd down right here. I think we're in 4-down territory. Here's Winters. Quick pitch to Bartholomew over the right side. He's got a little crease. Looks like he's going to make it down to about the 18-yard line. That's going to be close. We're going to have to see where the spot's at. Just short of the first down. The referee's holding up 4th down. We're definitely going to go for that. I see Schrock coming in for Bartholomew. He's our power back, along with Murphy in the backfield. Kuna in on the stop, I guess, right there. Lynn was saying he's not very big, but, boy, he's all over the place. Well, here we go, 4th and 1 for the Tigers. Here's Murphy over the right side. He's going to have it. We got a flag on the play, and it's going to be holding, I'm sure, on the Tigers. Not the right time to get it. Murphy had enough for the first down, easily on that tackle, but that's a holding on the Tigers. That's going to back the Tigers up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So now, instead of it being 4th and 1, it's going to be 4th and a long 12. Ball on the 30 now. Here come the Tigers up to the line. 4th and 12 from the 30 after the penalty. There's the snap. Winters is going to roll to the right. He's looking. He's got Landon West deep. Oh, and just overthrows West at the 2-yard line. Well, the Tigers shot themselves in the foot right there, had a great drive going for their first drive of the second half. We're down at a 4th and 1 situation, down to about the 18-yard line, but instead get a holding call, which backed them up, and they went 4th and 12. Couldn't get the first down, and so that turns the ball over on downs to the Bobcats. So the Bobcats are out on offense, take over the ball at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Acuna over the left side. Waddell, looks like Thomas may be in there on the tackle also for the Tigers, but not after Acuna's able to pick up about 5 yards for the Bobcats. So that's going to bring up a second, well, actually maybe about a pickup of 6. So a 2nd and 4, ball on the 36. Berryville back up to the line. There's Lynn in motion, but the handoff is straight up the middle. Ball on the ground. Prairie Grove with the recovery. Looked like Tyler Coatney's first carry of the night, and he coughs up the ball. I wasn't able to see who recovered the ball. Lynn's thinking maybe it was Sugg on the recovery, but anyway, the Tigers take over at the 39-yard line of Berryville. This is a place where Prairie Grove really needs to capitalize on a turnover. Bartholomew trying to go to the left side, ran into one of his own men, bounced off, came on around the side, but by that time his momentum had been stopped. He's going to pick up about 2. That'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Tigers from about the 37, 38-yard line of Berryville. Nathan Eilers carries the play in for the Tigers. He's going to split out wide to the left along with Landon West. Winters just raising up quick. West bobbled the ball but was able to pick it up, and he's going to make his way down to about the 29-yard line. That's a play the Tigers put in and ran last week against Shiloh and was a pretty successful play for them. Winters just raises up from his quarterback spot and looks out to either the left or right. Makes a quick throw. There's 2 receivers out there. One of the receivers is a blocker. The other one catches and just runs. And once again, it was a successful play. It looks like the referees have called an official's timeout, and they're going to bring the chains across to see where that ball sits. I wasn't thinking he got the first down, but we'll see right here how close it is. No, not quite. Boy, that's inches. So that's going to bring up 3rd and inches for the Tigers. As the referees get the ball situated back down on the field on the hash marks there. So 3rd and inches for the Tigers, just ball sitting just on the other side of the 30-yard line. Here come the Tigers to the line. Looks like we've got Thomas in the backfield. Thomas and Bartholomew. Bartholomew runs the play where he fakes the pitch off to the right side, and Winters is going to keep the ball right up the middle, and I believe that's going to be enough for a first down. Yep, the referee signals first down. Was it Stephen Thomas? All right, I was thinking Winters kept the ball, but it looks like he turned and gave it to Thomas right up the middle, and that's going to be enough for a first down. That's going to put the ball on the Berryville 29-yard line. 4 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Prairie Grove leading 27-14, and with the ball on the Berryville 29-yard line, threatening once again. Winters back in shotgun. Here comes West in motion. Fake. There goes Bartholomew over the right side. He's got speed, and he makes a cut. He's going to score for the Tigers. Touchdown, Prairie Grove. We put Cooper Winters back in shotgun and brought Landon West in motion from the right side. It looked like he might take that snap and turn and hand it to Landon West, but instead we give it to Weston Bartholomew off the right side, and there was a good crease there, and boy, if Weston has a crease to work with, he will juke someone, and then he'll make his way into that crease, and he's going to make some yards usually every time. Great play for the Tigers. That puts the score 33-14 with 4:22 remaining. The Tigers are going to go for two here, try to even the score back up after the missed extra point on the last touchdown. There's Winters. He turns. And that's going to be good. Winters turned, just gave the ball to Stephen Thomas on the carry. He looked around a little bit, made a little cut to the right and then back to the left, and ends up getting the 2-point conversion. That puts Prairie Grove up 35-14 with 4:22 to go in the third quarter.
PG Telco is proud to sponsor Tiger football. With PG Telco's high-speed internet service, you can catch all the Tiger football action at pgtelco.com. Call PG Telco today and let us be your connection to PG Tigers online and the World Wide Web. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. Steak and Shake is a proud sponsor of Prairie Grove High School football. And hey, Tiger fans, come by Steak and Shake and see Lance and the staff and mention this ad and receive 10% off your next visit. Offer is good through the entire 2010 football season. Good luck, Tigers, from Steak and Shake. Life needs flavor.
Well, here are the Tigers out to kick off after that last touchdown. 4:22 to go in the third quarter. Landon Allen with a foot in the ball. That's going to go all the way back to almost the 10-yard line. Lynn with the reception, and he's going to Libby in on the first contact, and then it looks like Matthew Cunningham and some others, Dalton Falk maybe in on that. Two young guys able to play on the kickoff covers team and getting some contact there. That puts the ball at the 27-yard line for Berryville. Berryville had stopped the Tigers earlier, but on their second play from scrimmage in their last drive, fumbled the ball. The Tigers recovered and were able to capitalize with a touchdown. Here's Berryville again, 1st and 10. They're going to hand to Lynn over the left side. Boy, he was almost caught in the backfield, looked like by Spencer Brown, and then almost caught from behind by R.T. Waddell. But he was able to make his way all the way down, and I believe that's going to be enough for a first down. Yes, it is. And that's going to be, the ball's going to be on just about the 38-yard line, 37-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. See Spencer Brown coming off the field. Number 51, Luke Johnson, a youngster in on defense for the Tigers. Boy, there's Holman. Holman with that fake and then just sliding off either to the left or the right, but there's a flag on the play. Pickup of almost 10, call on the stop, but there's a flag on the play. That could be holding. I believe that's a chop block. That's going to be a chop block called on Berryville. Referees are talking to the Stephen Thomas, a senior on that Tiger defense, and Nick Perez listening in out there. Here comes Caleb Sugg up to get information. From the spot of the foul, looks like. Chop block. That's going to be a long one, 15 yards. That'll hurt Berryville right there. Good for the Tigers, bad for the Bobcats on that one. More penalties tonight in the second yard as the teams get a little more tired. Play gets a little more sloppy. Well, Berryville comes up to the line. Now it's 1st and 23 from their own 25-yard line. There's the give to Lynn over the right side, and boy, he picked up a lot of that penalty right there. He's going to be stopped, taken down by Cooper Winters and Jared Murphy, but boy, did he pop through that hole quickly. I mean, Lynn runs with power, and he shot through that hole and was able to make up almost all of that penalty in one play. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 7, and now the ball is on the Berryville 41-yard line. 3:20 remaining in the third quarter. Tigers leading 35-14. Berryville with the ball. Looks like Acuna in motion. Holman with the fake. Kept the ball. He's going to try to slide off to the right side. Sugg, Daniels, Call, all in on the stop there for the Tigers. It was a gain of about 2 yards, so that's going to be 3rd and 4 now for the Bobcats. Ball on just about the 43-yard line. Holman with the give over the right side, and nothing there. I believe it was Acuna. No, that was Acuna off to the left side. Very little gain right there, so that's going to bring up 4th and 3 for the Bobcats. Ball sitting just almost right on the 45-yard line. We'll see what the Bobcats elect to do this time. They elected to go for it last time and were unable to get the yardage needed. They'll go again. Holman under center. He's going to try to fake off to the left. He kept the ball himself and is not going to get the first down. Turnover on downs to the Tigers. Murphy, West, Waddell all in on the stop there along with others. It's hard to tell who all was in on the stop because there were so many of them. So out comes the Tiger offense. Another stop on defense. Great job by the Tiger defense. They've really stepped it up here in the second half. That is 2 turnover on downs by Berryville now here in the second half. 2 minutes, 4 seconds to play in the third quarter. Prairie Grove leading 35-14. Christian Denton carrying the play in for the Tigers. Let's see who we'll have in the backfield this time. Looks like Schrock and Bartholomew. West at wingback. Winters under center. There's the snap. Hand to Bartholomew over the left side. He breaks one tackle. Hits another one. Twists, tries to break free from another tackle. Unable to do that. He's going to end up picking up about 1 yard. Ran a long ways to pick up 1 yard. Boy, you just never know when Weston's running, though. He hits, he spins, he jukes, and you just cannot call his run done until he's on the ground. He is such a shifty runner and very fast and quick. Second and 9 for the Tigers. Shotgun, Winters. Handoff to Bartholomew over the right side. He's broken one tackle. He's going to be all the way down to the 38-yard line of Berryville. Holman on the stop for the Bobcats. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Tigers. Ball on the 38-yard line. It's just a shotgun snap to Winters, and he turned and gave to Bartholomew off the right side. And once again, like I said, Weston, he doesn't need much daylight to be able to gain some yards. He can get through a crease quickly. Tigers come up to the line quickly. There's a snap. Hand. Oh! That was a handoff to Schrock, and it looked like he either tripped over his own feet or tripped over Cooper Winters' feet and fell down. I don't know if they're going to give him a gain or not. That's going to bring up 4th down. No gain on the play. Boy, I tell you, he was going to get the first down and just tripped up right there. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. We'll see if the Tigers get a play off here. The play clock is behind the game clock, so they don't have to. It looks like Winters will be in shotgun here. 4th and 3. West in motion. There's the snap. Winters is looking. He's got someone deep. Intercepted by Berryville. Dakota Daniels was the intended receiver, but Cooper just did not get enough air under the pass to get to him, and it was intercepted by Berryville down at almost the 10-yard line. Well, 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. They're at their own 12-yard line. This will be the first play of the fourth quarter. Prairie Grove leading 35-14. Holman rolling to his right, looking, but John Halbert dives out in front of Jacobs, who was the intended receiver, knocking the ball away. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10, ball in the 12-yard line. Murphy coming out of the ball game. Schrock going in. Great play by John Halbert right there, anticipating the pass. Here's Holman, keeping, coming up the middle, lots of room, breaking tackles, and he's going to get enough for a first down up to almost the 26-yard line. Boy, Holman is a great runner. Big kid, runs downhill. And when I say that, I mean he's got a full head of steam when he takes off. And it takes a good tackle if you're going to take him down by yourself. Usually it takes more than one person. And Lynn runs that same way, too, for Berryville. As I said earlier, Berryville, I believe, has got a new coach this year. And you can tell they are a new type of team. This team has got some passion you haven't seen from Berryville in a while. There's the handoff to Acuna right the middle. He takes the initial hit, bounces off. Jacob Call comes over and makes the stop. Boy, I could hear the hit up here in the press box, but Acuna just bounces off and keeps running. Just heard a score of Farmington 17, Gravett 15 in that game. That game definitely has playoff implications. Well, here comes Berryville back up to the line. 2nd and 5 from their own 31. Not a whole lot there. Holman kept that from the quarterback position, so that's going to bring up 3rd down. Thomas in on the stop for the Tigers. .10:40 remaining in the 4th quarter. Tigers leading 35-14. Berryville with the ball. 3rd and 5 on their own 31. There's Holman. Boy, nice tackle by R.T. Waddell right there. Caleb Sugg comes up with the ball. They're going to say that, let's see, who was the ball carrier right there? That was Lynn. They're going to say Lynn's forward progress was stopped. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 2 for Berryville. Let's see what they do. They've gone for it on the last 2 4th down and have been unable to get the yards required and have turned the ball over on downs. This time, let's see what happens. They're going to go for it again, and they almost have to at this point, down 35-14 with 9:50 to go. Holman, he's going to keep it himself, and he's not going to get it. He tried to slide off over to the left side, and he wasn't going to get that. So in comes the Tiger offense again. 3 times the Berryville Bobcats have tried to get the required yardage on 4th down in the second half, and 3 times they've been denied by the Tiger defense. And so once again, Berryville will turn over the ball on downs. This time the Tigers will take over at the Berryville 34-yard line. 1st and 10, 9:43 remaining in the ball game. John Halber carries the play in for the Tigers. He's going to split out wide to the right. Looks like we've got Bartholomew and Murphy in the backfield for the Tigers. Here comes the wingback reverse to Landon West. He makes a cut to the left. He's got some room. He's going to make it all the way down to the 21-yard line. Boy, that play has been good to the Tigers this year. We've watched Caleb Sugg score on that play. We've watched Landon West pick up big chunks of yard on that play. Easley and Acuna in on the tackle for the Bobcats, but not before Landon West picks up enough yardage for a Prairie Grove first down. Dakota Daniels split out wide to the right. Murphy, Bartholomew in the backfield. Quick pitch to Bartholomew around the right side. He's got a block. He's got room. And he's going to score a touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers. Boy, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need much of a crease for Weston Bartholomew to get through. And he did right there, and it's quick. And he scores a touchdown for the Tigers. That's 9:21 remaining, and the Tigers will take a 41-14 lead. Landon Allen out to place his tee on the ground and get ready for a 1-point conversion. John Halbert is down as the holder. David Lehman will be the snapper. There's a snap. It's down. Landon's kick is up. It's good. Landon Allen with the good extra point, so that makes the Tigers 42, Berryville 14 with 9:21 remaining. Weston Bartholomew, back tonight really full speed after that injury, has 180 yards rushing on 15 carries, and there's still 9 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in this ball game. What a game for the sophomore. The Tigers have 384 yards of offense and lack 2 yards of having 300 yards rushing tonight. Great game on the ground tonight for the Tigers. Well, I see new faces in on the kickoff team. T.J. Farmer, one senior, in on the kickoff team. Here's Landon Allen's kick. Low kick on the ground, rolling. There comes Lynn. Here come the Tigers. Here come the Tigers. You better get a hand on this boy. John Halbert with the touchdown saving tackle right about the 45-yard line. Lynn had a full head of steam, and John was the saving safety tackle there and goes for his feet, and Lynn just lays out and gains about another 4 yards diving through the air. Well, here are the Bobcats. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Holman with a give off the right side. Boy, that's going to be Lynn, and there is nothing there. I see Murphy, West, Stephen Thomas, Carl, Waddell, all in on the stop. Looks like the Tigers have made some adjustments at halftime and have been able to kind of figure out a little bit what Berryville was doing there in the first half that was successful. Lenz ran the ball a lot tonight. Here comes Acuna with a little bit of a reverse off to the right side. John Halbert tracking him down. There comes R.T. Waddell in. Kind of a different wrinkle there from Berryville. They faked the little handoff up the middle, and it's a little bit of a reverse look to Acuna over the right side, and it looks like when Acuna gets out in open field, he's got some speed. He was able to turn the corner before John Halbert, and R.T. Waddell caught up with him. He picked up a first down for the Berryville Bobcats. The ball is right on the 40-yard line of Prairie Grove. There's Acuna over the right side. He had found a crease. He's up and okay. Glad he's okay, because it was one of those tackles where you could see him kind of get bent backwards. And the last thing we want is for anybody to be getting hurt in this ball game at this point. Call in on the tackle. Looks like Weston Bartholomew has made his way in on defense, and R.T. Waddell is coming off. 7:45 remaining in the ball game. Prairie Grove leading 42-14. There's Holman with the fake, trying to slide off to the left. Not a whole lot there. Call, Caleb Sugg, and Bartholomew in on the tackle. Weston Wild getting some time in there on defense on the defensive line. Nick Perez comes in to spell him. Third down, and boy, just a half a yard for the Berryville Bobcats. That's Lynn. He didn't get a whole lot, but he got enough for the first down. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Bobcats, and the ball's going to be just about the 29-yard line of the Tigers. I know the Tigers would really like to bow up here and keep Berryville out of the end zone this second half. We'll see if they'll be able to do that. R.T. Waddell makes his way back in the game. Weston Bartholomew coming out. Landon West coming out. Schrock coming in at the right defensive end. 1st and 10, Berryville. There's a handoff to Acuna around the right side. He's got room, but coming through, Caleb Sugg coming in there in a crease and catching the feet of Acuna and tripping him up. He was able to pick up about 4, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Jacob Lacey, the young sophomore, in on the defensive line. Holman dropping straight back. He tried to look right, nothing there, but he's got lots of room to run on this left side. That was Dalton Falk playing that corner over here on the right side, came up, tried to break down and stop Holman. Holman makes a move on him, ends up getting about 5 more yards. Tigers have subbed a lot of kids in on defense. I see Christian Denton back on at safety. I see Dalton Falk in at a corner. Lacey in on the defensive line. So Tigers are beginning to get some guys some playing time here. Here's Holman under center. He's going to give to Acuna over the right side, and coming in, Caleb Sugg, and he's going to shut that down real quickly. That's going to be 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. 5:35 remaining in the ball game. Holman under center. He's going to keep the ball himself over the left side. He maybe picked up a few, but he's going from one tackler to another. It was a hard 2 yards, but he picked up about 2 or 3 yards. So that's going to bring up 3rd and goal from about the 5-yard line. Third and 5 from the 5 for the Berryville Bobcats. Holman's up under center. He's going to give to Lynn over the left side, and nothing there. Ball on the ground and picked up by Dakota Daniels. He's to the 30, the 40, the 50. He needs a block. Oh! And Holman, the quarterback, comes all the way back down to make the stop, but not until Dakota Daniels picks up the fumble and returns it all the way to the Berryville 42-yard line. Great play by Dakota Daniels. And the ball hit the ground and bounced right into Dakota Daniels' hands. He's got 5 or 6 blockers and one man to beat, and Holman makes his... Lynn's telling me that Dakota just kind of outran his blockers. Holman makes his way through and gets the touchdown saving stop. Here come the Tigers up to the line. This is Dakota Daniels at quarterback now for the Tigers. Quick pitch. That's Libby around the right side. He's going to make his way all the way down to the 35-yard line. Now we're going to see some youngsters in here playing for the Tigers. Here they come in. Here they come. 65, Spencer Galden in the ball game now. 53, Creighton Ledbetter in. Here they all come in. Lacey in. Here come the seniors out in a great ball game for the Prairie Grove Tigers tonight, and the youngsters are going to get some time. That's Libby on the carry, tackled by Jacobs, but there's a flag on the play. The Tigers couldn't get organized. We were trying to run in a ton of people, and we had one player try to get in, then try to get off, then try to get back in, and just couldn't get in and get set. So that's a 5-yard penalty against the Tigers. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 8, ball on the 40-yard line. So this is the JV team for the Tigers right here. Dakota Daniels at quarterback. There's a quick pitch to Libby around the right side. Libby tried to jump a defender. Tennant on the tackle, number 32. Libby doing something extremely dangerous, getting up in the air, trying to leap a tackler, and boy, went down hard. Number 82, John Millman carried the ball in carried the play in for the Tigers. There's a handoff straight up the handoff straight up the middle to Dalton Falk, and boy, he was hammered by Easley. Number 52, Lynn. Boy, nothing there. So the Tigers are going to be required to punt here. Tried to get some youngsters in there and just couldn't quite get it to where it worked right there. So here come the Tigers up to the line with a punt. 2:30 to go in the game. Daniels back to punt. There's a snap. Scooped up a low snap. Great kick. That's Holman. Whoa! That was Cunningham coming in with the hit right there at the end. Flag on the play. Let's see. Illegal procedure against the Tigers. So the Tigers are going to punt again. Here are the Tigers to punt again. Dakota Daniels back to punt. Boy, a high snap. Daniels took the high snap, ran around the right side, and he's going to get a first down.
That'll pick up a Prairie Grove first down.
Daniels just making what he could out of anything right there. The snap was high. He wasn't going to be able to get the punt off. He was going to get blocked, so he just tucked it and ran and tried to get what he could and made his way around the right side. Ended up getting a first down for the Tigers. Here he is at quarterback. Libby around the left side. Wow. That's Holman. That's Lynn coming through and making quite a tackle. These young guys are playing against these Berryville Bobcat starters, and they're getting a welcome to the ball game right here. That looks like Webb Pearson bringing in a play for the Tigers. Lots of youngsters in the ball game right now. Dakota Daniels comes to the line. Looks like Falk and Libby in the backfield for the Tigers. There's the snap. Dakota with the handoff. Once again, a handoff to Falk. And boy, nothing going there as Easley meets him immediately with a massive hit. Easley, a senior. Wow. 3rd and 10 for the Tigers. We're down to 40 seconds in the ball game. 35, 34, 33. 3rd and 10 for the Tigers. Ball still sitting on the 26. Here comes Dakota Daniels under center. There's a snap. Quick pitch to Libby around the right side. He's trying to find a crease, and he's going to pick up a little bit of yards. Let's see what he gets. About 5, 14, 13, 12 to go in the game, 10. And the Tigers are going to let the clock expire. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, your 2010 homecoming game for the Tigers against the Berryville Bobcats. And the Tigers notched their first conference victory, 42-14 over the Bobcats.
This has been Prairie Grove Tiger Football. This broadcast made possible by Prairie Grove All Sports Booster Club and by the generous donations of the Prairie Grove Telephone Company. Be sure to visit www.pgtigersonline.com for all your Tiger sports information. Thanks for joining us tonight, and make sure you join us again in the future. Go Tigers!